She walked in, I was drunk on gin, dancing with a lady friend. My wife said, hey boy, you better fly the fuck home. I said no, because of 5 little words I could have sworn I said to you. And those 5 words were, I like liquor and whore, liquor and whore, cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna, liquor and whore, liquor and whore, liquor and whore, cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna, liquor and and bologna, liquor. Here's what you know what, you should just give a little bit of a beatbox of it at my drummer there.
You want to do it? Do you guys know the song?
If you hear the beatbox, it's your part.
When I say chicken, you say sandwich. Chicken.
Sandwich.
Do that too.
Do it again.
When I say chicken, you say sandwich. Chicken.
Sandwich. 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 Sandwich.
Chicken.
Sandwich.
Chicken.
That was fucking fun.
That was awesome.
That was fun times. I could do that all night.
Amazing. How cool is this? We're on the trailer park with this fucking crew. Okay. You gotta dance though. Who's gonna get up and dance to this?
Yes, get up and dance. Get Ben Rock.
put it down?
No, man. I did. Fuck. All right.
Why did you guys get so fucking high before the show? You can't even look at him. You even know where you're at?
No, man. No idea. Fucking bug. Are you gonna announce your scores, or just gonna bring up the next contestant?
I think we're gonna keep it a secret.
Yeah. Okay. Let's bring up the next contestant. Come on up. What's your name, buddy?
Jeff Williams,
And where are you from, Jeff?
the Tampa Bay area.
All right. Little boy. And what are you doing for us today?
I'm going to take a regulation animal balloon, inflate it, tie it off, have it inspected, and then swallow it like a sword.
Oh, wow. Well, the stage is yours, Jeffy boy. It's a good thing Randy's not here.
What in the fuck is this guy doing?
Apparently, he's very good at swallowing tubular ducks or something like that.
Where's Randy at?
I know to some of you that sounds really bad, but think about this. To another balloon, that's kind of sexy.
All right.
I need everybody to give me a drum roll on your lap or on the table, wherever you're at, and keep it going until I tell you to stop.
This guy's not fucking around.
This guy is not fucking around.
It's running. Jeff needs it. Well, where the fuck is Randy right now? Alright, I was not expecting that.
What in the fuck?
Okay.
What in the serious fuck am I witnessing?
Dude.
Thank you very much.
How can you even talk?
Now, that may look cool, but sometime tomorrow afternoon, I have to deal with it again. My name's Jeff. Thanks, I've been great.
Thank you, Jeff. Let's hear for Jeff. I thought he was going to pull it back out. That's what I was waiting for, too.
I did too. Where the fuck is Randy? He must be hurt as a rock. What in the fuck did I just see? He just ate a 6-foot fucking balloon. And then he left it in there.
I was fucked up. If he would have pulled it back out, that would have been a 10. Yeah, that was lame.
Lame. Oh, you could do that, could you? You could fucking swallow that?
Do that, bud.
I bet you come close.
All right, we're going to keep this rolling here and bring up the next contestant. Come on.
Sebastian
here, Bucks?
My fucking, there's a fucking, I got a whole thing here. Here it is, and over here.
Shut the fuck up with the dirty dancing shit, man. Go off the fucking boat. That guy right there? Just have a drink. Don't be a dick.
I
Oh, are you kidding me?
No, listen, I knew that you guys were gonna end up some kind of fucking bullshit fight tonight.
This is fucking awesome, man.
We got the Bobani family.
Where did you get this from?
I fucking built this.
You built this.
I downloaded this. It's all built to Family Feud specs.
Is that a PS3 there?
Yeah.
She said, hey boy, we should do some marrying. And I said, sure, back before we do, there's something that you should know. And I like liquor and whore, liquor and whore. Secrets and dope and monster and baloney, liquor and whore. Let's go, Jake.
Okay, so here we are finally with part 2. Yeah, it's been a while. Unfortunately, most of the video footage I have, or had rather, a company that starts with an A. Don't want to say their name because this is YouTube and they're huge. Don't want to say their name. They screwed me over when I switched phones, and the backup didn't back up all my footage because some of the videos were too long. Warning message or something letting me know not everything may have been backed up would have been helpful before I traded in my phone, but I would expect nothing less from that company.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Of course, if I wasn't a lazy ass and edited the footage sooner, this would never have happened. All the footage, me getting to Tampa, my Airbnb, me walking around Tampa, and going to No Man's Wharf to get food, getting on the boat, probably a bunch of other stuff. It's all gone, but of course the most important thing it cut out was the results of my smuggling. You know, part 1 was just smuggling prep. But believe it or not, it all made it through fine. The weed on the plane made that was actually the easiest thing to get past. The weed on the plane, that was fine. And the booze on the cruise, it all worked flawlessly. One of the videos I made was me like opening up my suitcase to see if they had confiscated anything, get that letter and said some of your items have been confiscated. So I had a video of that revealing the smuggle, and it's gone. But everything made it through fine. I even stopped at a liquor store on my way to board the ship and stuck a bottle of Malibu rum under my shirt and walked right on. They just have metal detectors when you're getting on the ship. They don't have scanners.
You guys are fucking dumb.
But believe it or not, that still was not enough liquor for me for the weekend, or not the weekend, the cruise. But we'll get to that in a bit. Getting the weed through the airport. Okay, so that was like the easiest thing ever. Like, you know how they have like those big body scanners where they can see what's on your person? They didn't even do that. It was like 6 a.m. maybe because they were so early. There weren't many flights or something. It was super early. I thought there was a dog who sniffed me, but they look for explosives, not weed. And I thought I was gonna go through the body scanner. Nope, just went through a metal detector. I literally, honestly believe I could have walked through with a half ounce in my pocket, and it would have been fine. But I did all that work with those cigarettes, trying to conceal it, and it was kind of a fucking waste of time.
That's fucking it?
But so yeah, we got on there. Everything, smuggling of the liquor was fine. You can watch part 1 if you want to see what that was all about. Broke my fast at the buffets. Buffets were great. A lot of different food. Not really gonna talk about the restaurants I ate at. I did try snails, and they're good. They had a like buttered. What's the right word for it? It's not. They don't call them snails. I can't think of the right word for it. The culinary term for eating snails. But they were good. They're like buttered. It was just like a French restaurant on the boat. I also went to Chinese restaurant and then the buffets mainly after that, which obviously had all kinds of food, cheeseburgers. I'm sure Randy was very happy. But yeah, I videoed myself breaking the fast, and that got deleted too. The buffets were great. There was a gym on there, and I didn't go much, but I wanted to go at least once just to like feel good about myself. I wanted to go work out a lot and then go eat a whole bunch of food at the buffets. I only worked out. I lifted weights like one time.
Check out my bulging rippliness. Peter, you've been to the gym once for 15 minutes. And I'm 15 minutes stronger, Brian.
And the spa was fun. Well, relaxing rather. They had a sauna, which had a real nice view of the ocean when you're in the sauna. They had a cold bath. Of course, they had hot tubs and stuff. Several hot tubs on the boat in the spa. They let you bring liquor, or not liquor. Wine is what they. No. Well, you weren't supposed to have liquor on the boat. So I brought my smuggled wine bottle that looked like wine, but was really whiskey, and brought it in the spa. And you can pour yourself a cup and walk in there and just chill. So that was fun. Meeting the boys was cool. Randy, Pat Roach, he was walking around the casino, and he was like the only one that was out mingling with people. Because if the other boys did it, they probably would have gotten like swarmed all the time. Randy didn't get swarmed, but people were definitely coming up trying to talk to him. Little crowd around him all the time. I stuck right near him when she was in the casino, and I swear I hung out with Randy for like a solid like 30 minutes talking. Me and this other chick that I also met there. She had like blue hair, and that's probably why Randy was sticking around, because of the other chick. But no, we talked, had some conversations. I tried to gamble with Pat Roach, but he was like, "Nah, I don't spend my money, man," or "I don't gamble my money, man," is what he said. But I had some beers with him, talked about Leahy, talked about golf some, talked about the animated series that hadn't come out yet. So that was cool. Oh yeah, the slideshow. Sorry, I'm sitting here talking, not even realizing that the slideshow is supposed to be going. Okay, let's see this here. So yeah, these are just photos of Tampa. Damn, I'm supposed to be going through this the whole time. So it's photos of Tampa. First off, just Plane and me. It's a shipyard on the other side of the boat, Tampa. That's a nice picture of Tampa right there. Just a picture of the boat. Not all these pictures are mine, because again, I had to like pull, and same with the footage. Not all the footage was mine, because I needed some extra footage, so I pulled it from the Facebook group. That was just a funny. Let me move the. Yeah, I just like that because of that one episode where they save up money to go on the cruise. Bubbles is all excited. Going here. And just a pool on the ship, kind of what the inside of the main deck looks like. It's behind the ship. And here's like the concert, Monster Truck. They had a few different musical performances. This is Monster Truck, the very first one, the first night of the cruise. And the boys are just there, Julian in the background, just chilling, you know. Just listening to music, partying with the boys. It was great. And then I ended up getting pictures with all of them. Me and Pat Roach. He was real nice, man. Mike Smith, of course, looks kind of pissed off. If anyone's gonna be mad about asking to take a selfie, or because like they weren't like, and they were kind of like behind these like security guards. They weren't really being guarded though. They're pretty much out in the open. I definitely wasn't the only one asking to get pictures, but I just went up behind them and asked for a picture. So that was cool. Ricky, Rob Wells, forgot his name for a second. That's Tom Green. Yeah, Tom Green. He was one of the comedians on the ship. There are several comedian performances. That's Chipper. He's like the tech guy for SwearNet and the boys. And yeah, there's Julian again, JP Tremblay. And I asked him to flip off the camera. You can't see it, but yeah, he's flipping off the camera with both. You see the middle finger right there, and the other one. And I'm flipping off the camera too. And of course, I just have like my tongue out, just being crazy and all these. But it's cool. They were just like out in the open for the first night. This is one of the pictures that everyone got on the cruise. You get a poster signed from the cruise, and you can take a picture like this. There's actually another picture, but you get two of these pictures, and I just put one of them up. Okay, so this picture, this is where I might get judged here. So this photo was not supposed to happen at all. Well, it's not supposed to have me in it. I might get some hate for this, but maybe everything happens for a reason. And I was hammered. So obviously I didn't care at all about what I was doing. But so I was walking to my cabin, and there was a letter outside my door. It wasn't meant for me, but it had my room number on it. And it was supposed to be for the selected, like, 25 individuals on the whole cruise. Can't remember if it was random or not, to meet the Trailer Park Boys more privately, one-on-one, like in one of the clubs, like the lounges that they had on the boat. And I was allowed to get like a personal item signed from them. But my name was not on this piece of paper that was outside my cabin. I knew I wasn't one of the 25 selected because they were made aware of it like a year ago. But I went anyway.
Life is short, Ryan. You got to gather ye rosebuds while ye may.
So I stood in line, like there's a line to go meet them, and they were like going down the line asking people their name. So when they asked me my name, I told them the name that was on the paper outside my room. There's supposed to be a second person with me, and they asked about it, and I was like, oh, they just didn't make it. Yeah, but in my defense,
I plead the fifth of Jack. No, I'm joking. Yes, I drink.
so it worked like a charm, and the item I got them to sign, hold on, actually I'm gonna go get it real quick. I've had this in the freezer, but it's an apple that I smoked weed out of, and it is starting to rot. It's been over 2 years now. Took it all the way home with me on the plane, even though it was paraphernalia. Actually, when I was coming back home, the dude took it out and looked at it. It was in the bag. I was like, oh, I just had that signed by the Trailer Park Boys, and he just put it back in. It was totally fine. But yeah, see the signatures on it. It's an apple that I smoked weed out of. There's bubbles. See, it's starting to rot right there. It sucks. I thought it'd be good in the freezer. Definitely. I don't know whose signature is. I think, yeah, that was Julian's signature. And then Ricky's is right there in the silver. So I smoked weed out of this and got them to sign it. I had a DVD I was going to get them to sign. But I was like, nah, this is way better. And I told them, yeah, I smoked weed out of this. No one cared, and they signed it. It was funny. I chatted it up with them for a little bit, cracking jokes and references. I asked Julian to tell me to pace myself, and he was like, fucking pace yourself, man. It was great. But yeah, I do kind of feel bad that, I may have taken someone's spot, but is it really my responsibility to, like, make sure everything runs smoothly? You want me to go find the right guy? I mean, he probably didn't get the note at all. I'm trying to enjoy my vacation. I was hammered, and I don't really feel bad about it.
What I did was despicable.
Get over it. Do you know how long dogs feel guilty? 5 seconds. Then we move on.
Yeah. One of the places we stopped was Freeman Port. Kind of a trashy place in the Bahamas, honestly. We didn't go to the island we were supposed to because shit was like, the waves were too bad, but whatever. I wasn't really there for the excursion stuff anyways. I was hanging out with the boys and getting hammered. Went to Freeman Port, and I'm like looking at this, I'm like at this stand, random souvenir stand, and the guy at the stand's like, you mess around? I can't do a Bohemian Bahama accent, but he asked if I messed around and did that, and I was like, yeah, I guess so. And so then he handed me something, and it was just cocaine. He just handed me cocaine for free at Freeman Port, and I'm like,
I think I need a snap of the white liquor.
Yeah. But at this point, I'd ran out of liquor when we got to port, and so luckily, I got to buy a bottle of liquor in the port, and of course, you can't bring that on the ship. I tried smuggling it in, but they, instead of just metal detectors, they actually had scanners, so they confiscated it. But I saw where they put it. And I didn't want to, like, go broke getting drinks, so, like, it was just, like, in this little bin, kind of like, I mean, they could see the bin, but, like, they were, like, facing the other way, and so, like, when they, like, weren't looking, I just, like, I just grabbed it and fucking ran and just jetted up to my room, and they ended up coming to my door the next day asking for it, because they saw on the cameras that I took it, and I was like, oh, sure, you can have it, and there was, like, that much left, and I thought that was, pretty funny, but I don't feel bad or guilty or anything about taking my liquor.
You can't steal what is legally your property.
So, yeah, that happened. And, oh yeah, just continue the slideshow here. There's from that video clip you saw. I'm swallowing a balloon. It's a nice sunset. It's about the end of the video. That's us going into Freeman Port. There's Freeman Port itself. Again, more of where we landed. I didn't take this picture. It was a good picture. And there's Doug Benson right there. He's one of the comedians on the boat. Got to meet him. Got to play flip cup with him. and there he is playing Flip Cup. It's pretty cool, pretty cute. And these are some cool paintings that were on there, so I was like, all right, cool. I think I missed one photo in here. There was a photo of me with I can't even fit any more photos in here anyways. There was a photo with me and the keyboardist of Guns N' Roses, because he was one of the musical performers on there. He was on there with his new band Hookers and Blow, and they were just hanging out too. We got a picture with him, but I guess I missed it or forgot to add it in the slideshow, but that's okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna leave you with this clip, which is one of my favorite parts of the cruise personally, and that's Trailer Park Boys Cruise. It was worth it. See you later.
One and only Mr. Jim Leahy. If Mr. Leahy was here tonight, he'd be out here with a fucking big bottle of liquor in his hand, and he'd be going, I am fucking right he would. That's for you, Johnny, right there. Thanks, everybody. And see you next time.
Keep drinking. Have a good time.
This concludes the trip. Ending off with, I think it's a white herring. I think it's a herring. Just ate a lizard, found a lizard, and now it's eating my thing. Well, this ends the Trailer Park Boys Cruise documentary vlog in Tampa. I'm gonna head home later. Love you boys. Thanks for a great time. I'll always remember it.